Darkness, dark knees. Ice kangaroos came for me. Ice kangaroos came for me. What are you doing? I'm just having fun. If you guys have paid attention to anything I've said or put out in my darkness and where I'm at now currently, I tend to say a lot, no judging. Meet people where they're at, accept them for who they are, accept yourself for who they are. My friend Critter said it the most. That was like his catchphrase, no judging. Accept people just as they are. Not what they could be, not what they've been, but just exactly where they're at. No judging and acceptance. Why do I say this so much? Why do you say that so much? Why do you say God bless so much? Well, the truth is, if you haven't figured it out yet, I judge all the time. Harshly. What, you judge Dredd? Judge, jury, executioner? I don't accept people where they're at. I never have. I see something, I see myself. I judge myself harshly. I don't accept who I am. And that causes a circle of chaos, of unrest. Causes a lot of distortion. It's very unsettling. So what does that say, Dave? So you judge all of us too then? You don't accept us? Broken, perfectly imperfect, all that stuff you say, it's just BS. It's a bunch of BS. Yes. What? And no. What? Wait. Now you're confusing me. We live in the age of information, right? When we grew up, our parents would say stuff like, we did the best we could. It's not like someone wrote a book about it. But now there's lots of books. And there's passages, and there's quotes, and there's the internet, and there's the information highway. Information highway. Can you sound any more older? So why do you do that? Are you trying to fake it till you make it? You don't accept yourself just the way you are? You judge yourself every morning, every day? Yeah, some days more than others. That must be very, It doesn't sound peaceful. It sounds like you're very unhappy. No, I'm very happy. Who are you trying to kid, man? I mean, this has come up before, where you strive for excellence in your art. You don't accept your art as it is, so you finish, and then you just keep moving. That might have worked in your career, but I don't know if that's going to work with your heart, with your personal relationships, with your most personal relationship, the relationship with you and your higher power, spirituality. So you'll never be happy then, is what you're saying right now? You'll never find peace? No, I have peace and I have joy. It's not so black and white like that. Well, how can you stop judging yourself and others and start accepting? Well, the reason why I say it's not black and white is there's moments where I can be at peace, where I can accept myself, where I can accept you and not judge you, and accept me and not judge me. But then something happens inside. I wonder why people act so negatively after interviewing them, and that's a poor word because I don't interview them. I don't like to use organized religious terminology because of my own spiritual abuse in that system. But what I do is more like an exorcism, and you don't want that. If you're stuck in darkness, the darkness has seduced you and tricked you into staying in there. Dave, so is this an art community, or like, are you going to keep doing these rants about everything comes back to art? Everything I talk to you, art. Wait, are you going to say art is life right now, and life is art, and life imitates art and all that? Art imitates life. Truth is stranger than fiction and all that. I was until you interrupted me. Well, let me interrupt myself then. And this is kind of dark. I just woke up. I'm looking for some inspiration. I'm not looking for some hoity-toity artist to talk to me like this. This doesn't make me feel good. Good. Oh, God. Is this the part where you're going to start screaming and raising your voice and telling me to wake up? Are you going to lie to me right now? Are you going to tell me, are you going to lie? Are you going to use lies to tell the truth? Oh, you're so delusional. You're so delusional. And is this the part where you're going to tell me where your delusion is your superpower? Where all your weaknesses, where all your character defects like impatience, depression, all your antisocial tendencies, are you going to tell me that's where you find strength and that's your superpower? The truth is, there's lots of spirituality out there in every form. There's a lot of wisdom out there. Buddhism. Why'd you just say Buddhism? I'm just saying there's a lot. There's a lot of organized religion. Pick your poison. Pick your baseball team. Pick your sports franchise. There's lots of ways for you to get in touch with your spirituality. It's out there. The resources exist. There's free resources. There's resources that cost money. There's information. Oh, I read a book on it. I read a book on how to, F my problems away and get, and build new habits and stay in a happy marriage. And I read the book. That's just words. Have you put them into action? The truth is, we're not all going to make it. Wait, what are you talking about right now? Like a war, or are you talking about something COVID related, or make it as a professional artist? The truth is, some of us are weak, some of us are strong, and sometimes the strong are weak, and sometimes the weak can have moments of strength, but we're not all going to make it. Well, who's going to make it then? The ones that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. When the pain to change, I'm going to get this quote right. I'll say it both ways because I'm dyslexic. When the pain to change is greater than the pain to stay the same, then that's when it'll happen. When the pain to stay the same is greater than the pain to change. I don't know. You guys figure it out. You know what I'm trying to say. You're cryptic as it is, Dave. Can you just shoot straight from the hip? Can you just be direct? I don't need a circle thing. I need a straight line. I don't need you to do the thing where you go off on different tangents and then bring it back at the end. Oh, he's so clever and witty. You're not that smart. You're not that interesting. Look around. We're all in it together, but we're not all going to make it. Oh, is this you're like the captain or the admiral and we're about to go to war and then we're all on the same team, but some of us aren't going to make it. There'll be casualties. Yeah. God, this is a depressing morning. Can you say something nice? Can you lift us up? Can you lift... The change I see in these rooms, in this space, more of us will make it here than anywhere else. Wow. That wasn't narcissistic and egocentric at all. So the rest of the world is going to crumble, but the people in here are going to make it? I didn't say that. But the change that's happening in here, munko is a positive experience. It's a spiritual experience. It's deep soul work. There's no magic. There's no alchemy. But I've definitely heard you say there's magic in alchemy. When the pain to change. When the pain to stay the same is greater than the pain to change. I can't get that quote right, and I never will, and I'm okay with it. I have to just let that one go. It's too confusing for me. I'm struggling this morning, if you can't tell. I'm having a hard time. I've had friends who have helped me. I would never be where I am today without them. They believed in me. They pulled me up out of the darkness. I owe my life to them, and I watched them fall to the darkness. It makes me be hopeless. It makes me have no faith in what I'm doing and for the world. So then why are you still here? Why are you still talking, bro? Because I'm not going to compare myself to others. Well, Johnny couldn't do it, and Susie couldn't do it, so I guess no one can do it. That's what I used to do. Well, if that guy who's done all this work and has spent years, helping people and his own self, if he couldn't make it, then there's no hope for any of us. That's what I used to do. Comparison is the thief of joy. I know and I believe I'm going to make it because I already have. And we're not going to focus on tomorrow because that's what I've done this whole time I've been talking. When I do the whole emo, we're not all going to make it. But guess what? I found my way to the truth in just talking out loud right now. We're all going to make it today. And then we'll worry about tomorrow. But just for today, we'll make it. We get caught in the weeds of how we're going to navigate through life, of what tomorrow looks like. You know how we get to tomorrow? By living through today. We're going to get there. Wait, so you're contradicting everything you said in the first 10 minutes? Yes. Wait. No. Wait, so I don't know about tomorrow. I'm not going to sit here and make predictions. You just did. Literally, you just did. Just for today, we're all going to make it. But what do you mean? Like financially, emotionally? Yes. Well, how? Can you give us a little bit of... Yes. Today, you'll start by saying 5 things that you're grateful for. 3 things that you're going to work on today, not in the future, today. And then 1 positive affirmation or fact about you. Then you'll go on a walk, a long walk, just short of a power walk. And then you'll connect to 3 people. The first person you call will be the person you least want to call, the last person on the list. You will share with them, no small talk, and you'll share with all three people the thing you least want to share. You'll jump right in. And then I don't know what your mood, what your energy level is, but at some point today, whether it's a scribble on a Post-it, whether it's a poem on a toilet paper, you'll create something from nothing. You'll use your hands, your voice, your body, and you will make something with no judgment. And that's how we're going to make it for today? Yes. Just for today. Dosame.